Hello, everybody. Good evening. I am live, as you can see. Okay, my guest is logging in and stand by. We are doing what we need to do, and this is the MIA show. You already know what's going on, so stand by, and I'll be right back with my guest after this, and I'll introduce my guest, and we will be rolling into the show. This is Anthony McCauley, the MIA show. Not missing in action. This is motivation and inspiration with Anthony. I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Yes. Good evening. How are you, sir?
How are we looking now there, Anthony?
Oh man, we are live and we are rolling. And ladies and gentlemen, I have on with me. This is like I said, I'm your host, Anthony McCauley. This is the MIA show. Motivation and inspiration with Anthony. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited. You guys have no clue. I get excited when I get excited when it's time for me to do these interviews because today I have with me. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna try my best to get through this and not get choked up, man. But I have Coach Garry Carlson with me today, aka Les Moore. Okay, hold that thought for 1 second. Okay, Garry is an accomplished. Check this out, guys. This man he's a mentor to me. I have access to him on a daily basis if I need it. And plus, most of the time I do need it. But anyway, Garry is the founder of Eyes Wide Open Coaching Services. Okay. Also, Garry is an accomplished strategic business coach who works with business owners in and around the animal service industry and with creatives. What I mean by creatives is writers, artists, musicians. He will work with you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, Garry is amazing. He's a certified professional coach, and he graduated from the International Coaching Academy in Melbourne, Australia. He's a heavy hitter, guys. This ain't no slouch. I got GC Garry Carlson with me, okay? Garry is known by his clients. Remember what I said earlier, a.k.a. Les Moore? Check this out. Garry is known by his clients as the more or less coach. That means, hence the nickname Les Moore, because that's exactly what he helps them to achieve. He helps me achieve that, but in a platform, every time I talk to Garry, I always achieve more, okay? So he's the more or less coach. All that means is he helps them. That's exactly what he helps them to achieve, because check this out. He helps the clients get more out of what they want and less of what they don't. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me introduce to you. He is one of the authors in the Rebuilt Through Recovery book. He is everyone's journey is different, but this man right here is an amazing guy. Ladies and gentlemen of the MIA show, let me introduce to you Garry, coach, author, speaker, Garry Carlson. Garry, what's going on, man? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Garry, can you hear me? Are you muted? Can you hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, we're having some technical difficulties. I have introduced.
Well, Anthony, I don't know how my head is fitting into the screen tonight after that introduction.
Yes.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, thank God. Yes.
We are challenged.
That's okay. We're still fighting, though. We are still fighting, and we're winning. So
I am unmuted. You hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you. I hear you. Let's roll. I got you. I got you. I think there must be some type of lag in
Can I
between.
call in on the phone?
On the, I don't know how that works. I never did that before. To call in, and let me see what's going on here. On the link, I think there is a call in. If you can hear me.
Are you hearing anything I say? You're delayed?
Yes, sir. I do hear you. I do hear you. Let me see if I can. Okay. I'm trying to get you here, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys know,
I'll check it out. Let me go back out.
technical
Okay.
difficulties happen.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably a 1 minute delay at least.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Thank you, Sharilla. Maybe he can join from his phone if you send it via text. We did try it through the phone, but via phone I couldn't see his face. So I think he's on a laptop now. And my audience, the viewing audience, Gary, is telling me that there is a delay on your end, and we recognize that. But I'm going to send that link to you via text and see if that'll work. Let me go back here.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay. And now they're saying that we both are frozen, but I see mine moving really well on my end. And so we're just going to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking. Join with both and mute the laptop. Okay. Join with both and mute. Okay. All right. Okay. I got you. Then you
Okay.
can see him. So someone said, Sharilla said, join with both streams through phone and laptop and mute the laptop. Okay. So let me find my link here. Let me find the link here. Okay. Because guys, this is worth the wait. Okay. Now my sister's saying we're both back on. Okay, so let me see here. So of course, as I do this, somebody's calling me live. Okay, let me see here. Let's see. Let me find my link. Stay on, guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. Let's see here. Let me find my StreamYard on here. Let's see. Let's see here. StreamYard. Okay, my browser. Okay, I'm gonna get started. My email. Get started. Okay. Try logging in. Okay. Okay, get a login code. Okay. 29758. I'm still live, guys. Okay, and I'm logging in on my phone. Okay, and I'm right here. I'm gonna go in right here. Okay, let me see. I'm in. Okay, I'm logging on my phone in the studio. I'm gonna mute my laptop. Oh, that's a lot of feedback right there. Okay, let me mute my camera. I don't think that's going to work. Ooh-wee. Okay, sis, what am I doing now? Check, check. Mute one of them? Okay. Okay, now I have my phone muted. Okay. Gary, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Gary? I can't hear you. Unmute. You're muted. Mute your phone. Mute your phone and unmute your laptop.
All right, my phone's muted.
All right, my phone's muted. All right, my phone's muted. All right, my phone's muted. All right, my phone's muted.
Okay. Your laptop was needed to be muted. Mute the laptop and unmute the phone and keep our faces up. Okay, then let me do that as well. Let me mute. Let me mute the mic here. Okay, Sharilla, thank you so much. I'm getting comments, Gary, if you can hear me. I see that your phone is not muted, but your laptop is muted. I see he is logged in on his phone as well, but I can't, his camera is off. His microphone is on his phone. Okay. Join with audio on one. Okay. That's what I've got. I've got audio on one. He has joined from his phone. That's all right. We're going to get this. We still right where we need to be. Okay. So let's see here. My sound is here. Okay. He needs audio. He needs his audio on his phone. Okay. He has his audio on his phone. His camera is still showing him. We still need that. Okay. That's cool. Man, I appreciate this. My audience is so cool, man. They are helping. They want to hear you. They want to hear you. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay. So let's see here. Let me put my phone right here. So I'm logged in on my phone. Okay. I'm logged in on my phone. And that's a learning lesson for me. I will make sure that we do practice run the next time to make sure that we can come on together and do this. But I wasn't anticipating it, so you keep going, you keep doing what you got to do. In the meantime, keep on going. But guys, I want you to know that we're getting ready to go into a brand new year. There are times, can you guys hear me? Somebody give me a comment. Let me know, at least you can hear me. And thumbs up. that you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Check, check. Okay, Gary gave me a thumbs up that he could hear me, and but I don't know. He is. We're going to get this done one way or the other. We'll have to. Okay, Sonya, thank you so much for your feedback as well. Thank you for the thumbs up, Sharilla. But let me just pour into you guys because this is what Gary was going to do anyway. He's talking, and if he'll come in at some point, he will come. He's right here with us still on camera. And thank you, Lisa. But I also wanted, Gary has his brand and some other things that he talks about that I wanted to talk about. And when he comes on, we're going to talk about it. He talked about on one of his things, he talks about that process of discovery, the process of clarity, the process of goal setting, and the strategic actions that lead to extraordinary results. And that's one of the things I was going to hit on. I had a few questions for him, but I'm going to, my own way of looking at that process of discovery. When nothing is certain, anything is possible. I'm going to say that again. When nothing is certain, anything is possible. So, guys, as we get ready to turn the page on 2021, don't downgrade your dream to fit your reality. You upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. That's the process of discovery. It becomes clear to you. The clarity part of it is to let you rise up. You have to run into successful endeavors and understand what prosperity is. You're going to have that type of clarity about you, okay? Now, the goal setting part, and I must admit, this is big. Gary talked about the goal setting, that he's already written down his goals for the year. He's already written down some things and has an amazing goal set from written goals to the goals of his income. And that's what I'm focusing on, goal setting to monetize. Not that we do these things, we've been doing these things for pouring into people for free. Not poor, but we get something out of it, okay? We do get something out of it when we come to you. But there's a way that has to be set so that I can get from destination A to destination B with gas money, okay? Those things have to take place. And we can do that. We tool around, and we're blessed. I'm blessed. A way is always being made for me. Okay, it gets tight, it gets slim, and it looks like everything needs to be shut down. This is not going to work. You can't do this. But that's when you get into the strategic actions. Okay, and Gary, I got this from your bio, the process of discovery, the process of clarity, goal setting, and strategic actions that lead to extraordinary results. Okay, guys. This year has been amazing. I've had 2 surgeries. I've written 4 books. Wow, wait a minute. The Impact of Influence, Volume 1 and 2, Rebuilt Through Recovery, which is launching on January 22nd. That's launching. Also, I've written and just turned in the writing for Equal in Dignity. And I wrote on the human rights of education. That is an international publication that's going to take place, and I'm a part of that as well. I have some goals set. Now, these things that I do, okay, what is it all for? It's all for the fact of my strategic actions of a plan and a vision that was given to me. It was not given to you because you have your own visions. You have your own way to be led to your extraordinary results. You have your own way of writing your own goals down. You have to make it clear and have the clarity within you to walk in your vision, okay? A man without a vision or a woman without a vision will perish. I didn't write that. That's written. And that's written in the basic instructions before leaving Earth. I saw that in the Bible, So that part of my life, things that I'm doing now, should have been done. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I read that too in Gary's bio. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Well, whatever. I can't do anything about yesterday because it's gone. I can't do anything about tomorrow because it's not here. All we have right now is this moment. What is it that you need to process to discover those things that are going to be clear to you so that you can set those goals and take strategic action that will lead you to those extraordinary results? And I'm so grateful that Gary's tuned in, and this is gonna happen, man. And Gary, thank you for just keep staying up on camera with me. I see you nodding your head. I see you agreeing with me, and you're pumping me up, and you're leading me and guiding me. And I am so grateful. And guys, I met Gary at Toastmasters. Now, when I first heard about Toastmasters, I didn't know what it was, but I thought it was, why they get together and eat these different kinds of toast, or they master the fact of eating toast and drinking coffee. I just thought it was some so, but Toastmasters is a international public speaking forum that is amazing. I met Gary at Toastmasters, and he approached me, and we connected instantly. I knew when I hit the room, I was like, I don't know, but I don't know. We connected spirit-wise, and he made it happen, and we made it happen here. And that's been over 4 years ago. I think it's been ever since I moved to Moore County. I went to the Sand Hills Toastmasters group at the community college, at Sand Hills Community College, but it was amazing. But Gary has been very influential in my life, and man, I had some questions for him, and one of the questions I had was, what is something people seem to misunderstand about you? What are some of the things that are misunderstood about Gary? And you know what? We'll answer those at some point. But amazing that the process of discovery and clarity, goal setting, and strategic actions that leads to extraordinary results. And Gary, thank you so much. We got some comments coming in. People are talking. So I'm just going to keep it moving, man. I just want to note some of the things. If you guys don't know, today I went and did something major in my life that's going to continue to lead me to turn the page on 2021. I am now a part of Kingdom Purpose TV and radio broadcasting. And that's going to be the Rise Up show. Will be on there every Friday from 2 to 3. I'll be doing my radio broadcast. I'll be able to share a way for people around the world to send in donations. Guys, I don't know why it's so hard for me to process. I got to process this part of my discovery so that I can get past it. Why is it so hard for me to want for you or want for my audiences to pour into me from a standpoint of financial help? It's because it's needed. It's because a vision has to keep going. It's because those things. But you sow into good soil. Okay, this is great, good soil. And what I mean is, I take the seeds that are planted within inside of Rise Up, the seeds that are planted in my life, the seeds that are when you give not grudgingly to say, I'm going to help Anthony McCauley continue with his vision. What you're doing is expect a return on your giving. Okay. Don't just all willy-nilly plant a seed and walk away from it and don't keep watering it. Plant a seed. And that, I don't know where that came from, but it came out. So thank you so much, my sister, That's awesome that he's. Oh man, but Lisa, you got to know Garry, and I don't think that I've ever talked about Garry around you. It's just because we have family things going on. But Lisa, Garry is one of those guys in my life that he's a go-to. He's one of the guys that I talk to. He's one of the guys I remove the mask with when I'm around because he wouldn't have it any other way. And he's just like me, and we have a lot of things in common. And he's in the Rebuilt Through Recovery book. And his journey, everybody's journey is different. And he's from Boston. If I said it right, from Boston. And I wish you could hear his accent and hear him talk. He's amazing. He's funny. He's really funny. He's a comedian, and he'll have you laughing. But when it comes down to teaching and pouring into my life and educating and helping me, he's there. He's there. He's a confidant. He's not a constituent. He's not a comrade. He's a confidant. Okay? And that's what people need more of in their life. Get you some confidants in your life. You know, a constituent, that's just somebody hang around you. You know, a comrade will roll with you, but a comrade will stab you in the back and won't even give you a Band-Aid. But a confidant, that's your go-to. That confidant is the one where when you share and you pour into each other and you get things out of life together and you do life together, okay? You know, I build my friendships like that. And I give people the benefit of being someone special to me in my life. Like my sister, and I got friends like Sonia Green, Sharilla Horton, and so many other people that I met on this journey of mine and who have been such amazing, without filter, I'll say, have poured into my life without filter. That means they did it unselfishly, and it was amazing. So I just wanted to share. We'll try this again. We went 20, 30 minutes. I've spoken, and when I started rambling, I think it's time for now during the interview process, things will flow, and I'm flowing right now, okay, because you guys know it or not, because that's what I do as a talker, okay? That's what we do as speakers. Things like this happen. So this was just a practice. This was practice. So what if I'm up on the big stage and the microphones don't work or something like that? Well, if the microphones don't work and I'm in front of 2,000 people, they will hear my mouth. I believe I can do it without a microphone. You know, so then they're going to be, what in the world just happened? But anyway, guys, I want you to start. No. This is just suggestions. We need to turn the page, eliminate, remove, and ask God to expose anything in your life that's a hindrance to you and needs to be removed. I pray that your mask is removed this year so that you can walk in your process of discovery, your process of clarity, your start setting goals and taking and making strategic actions so that you can be led to extraordinary results. Okay? I didn't come up with that. Garry came up with that. Garry wrote that, okay? I'm gracious. When I read that, I said I had, and that's was going to be a large part of what I was going to question and talk about tonight. And so I kind of hit on it. So, but going into 2021, there's a song that comes to my mind. Here I am on the road again. And it says, turn the page, okay? Turn the page on 2021. We're going into chapter 2022, okay? What are you going to do different? What kind of goals are you going to set for yourself? It's time, guys. It's time to set some goals. It's time to do some things different. It's time to remove all those fads, fear, anger, disgusting things that are holding you back. Either you're going to continue to walk in those fears. You're either going to forget everything and run, or you're going to forget everything and rise. And I'll pray to you that you will forget everything and rise. Rise up into your destiny. Rise up, because as you see what happened, we lost so many people this year. We're still, it looks like things are happening, this pandemic. To heck with the pandemic, okay? But we still have to be cautious. We still have to walk in and still be masked up, still take those precautions, still sanitize, still do those things, okay? But going into 2022, if there's something that was laid on your heart, if there's something that you need to discover in your process, you need to get with it. Embrace the process. Trust the wait. When nothing is certain, anything is possible. Don't downgrade your dream to fit your reality. Upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. Okay? I am your host, Anthony McCauley. It's 7:31. This has been Rise Up. Thank you guys so much. Look, my sister, my friends, I got a couple of people on here who have commented the whole entire time, Gary. And I thank you so much for hanging in there with me. And look, my sister said, thank you, Mr. Carlson. I look forward to the interview when technical issues are resolved. And sis, they will be resolved, and because you need to hear from Gary. And I don't know why. It's not anything to make him seem way up here, but to me, he holds a high regard. I hold a high regard for who he is as a man, and who he is and what he means to me. So that's how personable it is. And but anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am your host, Anthony McCauley of the MIA Show. Stay tuned, and we will be back. Gary, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. My listening audience, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. So guys, be blessed, okay? Process of discovery, process of clarity, goal setting, and make strategic actions that lead to extraordinary results. I love that, man. Thank you so much. Talk to you guys later. In the broadcast here, let me get my banners going here. Okay, cool. Let's see here.